and motive. It's the point, whether we see it or not. An illuminating anecdote about Murray. About 6 years ago, as he was beginning to become successful, he treated himself to a red Ferrari. He sold it almost immediately after he'd gotten it. Why? Because in his words, quote, "When I got out of it, I felt like an idiot." An illuminating anecdote and story, Chris, about a man who seems to appreciate and respect the process nearly as much as the prize. The prize tonight is pretty big.
It's huge. Tom, thank you. Interesting story. Maybe the man he thought he was supposed to be before realizing this is who I am and I don't drive red Ferraris. Brad, you coached Murray back in 2006.
Yeah, I had him very young, at 19 and 20. After the U.S. Open 2006, I went to take him to see my neighbor, Michael Johnson, who took him to the track. And at that point, he really hadn't embraced training. And Michael wanted to see, well, let's see what young Andy Murray's breaking point is. And Andy was like, what do you mean? What is my breaking point? Well, I want to see maybe you bend over and you lose your cookies a little bit. We're going to run 8 200s, and let's see if you can do it under 31. So he kind of deeply processed everything, and that's kind of how and he overthinks everything and want to know why. And then I get to the starting position with Michael. We're sitting there waiting. I said, "You think he can do it?" He goes, "Nah, I doubt it." And then Andy gets ready, and he goes, out of nowhere, he goes, "I can do that for sure. I'll get them all under 29. And sure enough, he did 8 under 29. He keeled over on the track, and Michael Johnson said, without hardly any training, any knowledge what he was doing, that's fortitude, that's heart. And he just did it because, he was put up against the number, and he said, "I'm going to get it."
Wow. Michael Johnson, Olympian, by the way. You forgot that part. How long did it take Murray to recover?
Oh, he was gone for a good 2.5 days. He was down on the track. He didn't want to get up. He was toasted. But that's the fortitude that he showed. And that's something sometimes in a tennis player. That's called heart, what you can't measure in your game.
And you can't teach it, that's for sure. We're just getting started as we continue. There are no